And welcome to episode 18 of Planet Coaster. And we are looking at the Arctic Blast Park. And this time we are going to build the Penguin Raceway. Or should I say the Penguin Grand Prix? Because I didn't quite finish naming the ride because of character constraints. So here I am building this magnificent go-kart track, which is really a square around the penguin. Some would say magnificent penguin building in the middle of the Arctic Blast Park. As you can see, I have spared no expense with this race track, making sure that there are straights, there are curves, there are narrow bits, and slalom courses. The joys of the racetrack. There are even hills in this, giving an undulation to the track, which creates interest. Now, like in the last video, I said that the sleigh ride, not the last video, the video before that, the sleigh ride, I wanted to have the entrance and exit at the back of the ride, therefore creating a bridge for the queue, but I did not use that in that particular ride because the track was really close to the station. So I'm using it in this station. And I wanted a more modern feel for the race track. So the station uses more modern materials than what has traditionally been in this park, the gingerbread and the stone bricks. Apart from the howling wind and the snowstorm ride with the plastic. So this uses mostly the glass components, which are unnaturally opaque. You cannot see them, but I think it makes a quite nice sort of warehouse vibe for the go-karts, sort of like a garagey type vibe, not just any old place. Grubby for the garage and the go-karts. Yes, quite. But as you can see, I've gone for an asymmetrical building, one side being higher than the other, just for fun, so we can have an asymmetrical roof. Because I am really bad at just building box buildings, and I want to vary it up a bit, but I like my boxes, so I'm using just a difference in roofs here to difference in heights of the roofs, just to create that interest and create a bit of asymmetry to the building. I can't speak today. Well, it is Friday, and the feeling's right. Yes, it is. But yes, moving on, I wanted the wood for some decking. Can't beat a bit of decking. And then to use the more modern decking for the building, and using the more like a steel type, because the A tiles was a bit too much. So using the steel blue building tops, which I enjoyed using, and then adding in the curved bits rather than the straight triangular bits. And there we have the base of our building. Now I wanted this area to be, because it's a nice little area, I wanted it to be a bit more like a balcony seating area, more exclusive area, like maybe you would find in a proper Grand Prix. So I'm adding these railings so that no one dies by falling off the edge, and no lawsuits come my way from angry guests after they fall off. So just making sure that we are putting on the railing for safety. Getting it lined up is the hardest part. So I gave up on that, obviously, because I don't do anything that's too taxing. If you've watched this by now, you should know that. If not, if you want to see taxing buildings and not unique, intricate structures, you have to go elsewhere. So, I leave a gap there because I just didn't want to have the hassle of filling it in. So, just copy and paste in different sections so that we can just whack in quickly. Find it. Oh no, it goes off the edge. So get rid of that, or just move it. I think I just move it, make it easier. Don't even worry about the difference between the two joins. It's fine. And there's our balcony piece. Now I put in some, I quote, tables and chairs, art pieces, for tables and chairs to start with, and then not in this video, but off camera, I then changed them because they don't turn out that great. And I found some on the Steam store, which were quite nice, so I kept put them in. I got rid of these cube tables things. Who knows what I was thinking? I don't know. Not me, probably. So yeah, this is most of what the Raceway building is, but then I create a bridge to go with it. So put in 5 red lights, because if anyone knows what 5 red lights mean, then you watch them, you know you're racing, and if you don't, look it up. Ha ha! You thought I was going to just tell you that, but no, you can do it yourself. And add the sign for Penguin Grand Prix. Missing the D because character limits. I preferred Penguin Raceway, but I might change it because that would fit. I quite like Penguin Raceway rather than Penguin Grand Prix. So that's the basic building. Missed out the side bits, which are very important, which I'm going to add in a bit of the snowy rocks for decoration. And at the moment, there is only one penguin. And I think a Penguin Raceway needs more than one penguin. So what do? We add in the penguins. But first, just having a little lake there. Make a little lake for a fishing boat. Little fishing boat. Oh, how nice. How quaint. Which the penguins being ended up bigger than. But I don't care. I don't care about the penguins being bigger than a fishing boat. I just like the look of the fishing boat. Just getting rid of some of the supports there by using the ice and snow blocks. I thought ice on this side because less exposed, and snow on the other side because it's more exposed to the elements. There's more likely to be snow all over it. So again, using the same approach here, the ice blocks are under the track where they're exposed. Obviously, a bit sticking out, but it's sunny, so I'll say the snow melted because it's on the hot track. Again, more there, show the track might go over the rocks. Mixing it up a bit there, had some small ones. Then realising, oh, the exit's got to go there, so hard luck, old boy. Yeah, adding some penguins made by someone on Steam Workshop, you will find a link in the description to these particular models. Any models that I use aren't mine. always try to make sure that I link them in while so you can have a look at their creations. It's the only fair thing to do. So here you are, and a little fishing boat and some fish. Again, downloaded from the store. The workshop, sorry. And here we go. See, massive penguins, no fishy, small fishing boat. And here is the just having the entrance and the exit. Realizing, oh, my entrance and exit were on the wrong side. So just flipping it over, so put the entrance and exit in the right places, and building the queue line. Trying to get the it in a grid. Then realizing you need to have you have to put the first one on for the grid anyway. Okay, and there you go. Coming down. I wanted the entrance to the right to be one path, so you split off one way to go to the entrance and come off the opposite way for the exit. So as you can see, just like that. The exit ramp takes a few tweaks over the course of its creation. It does end up going right in front of the building, so that people exiting can watch the carts come over the start finish line. I don't keep it with this curve in mind. It's very straight. Get rid of some of the rocks, but I don't think I included that in this video. I think I did that off camera, so just letting you know. When you see it later, oh, it's different to that, and that will be why. I like the straight edge there. I wanted just a nice straight edge, but unfortunately it wasn't perfectly straight. So here I am just adding, going to start with making the roof of the tunnel, or I'll say the bridge. I wanted to making sure I've tried to line up as much well as possible on the bridge, so that when I start building a building on it, it follows the path. So here we are adding maybe, and I thought, oh, let's just keep it at that. And then I went, no, this needs to be a bridge. And I thought, no, I'll finish it as a bridge. Yeah, that'll be the end, that'll be the entrance, and that'll be it. But again, I decided no, and the whole queue line is under the path. So life took a while to make this, actually. Different things going wrong, but I enjoy how it looks at the end. I like the fact it fits in quite well with the aesthetics of the main building, in my opinion. And yeah, that corner was quite actually hard. Well, for me, not for someone who's good, but because it wasn't just a straight piece, you got to tweak it a bit. So here I'm just blocking off the supports, going, yep, that's where it is. And then I go, let's find a roof for this, which is the tiles. Excellent. Put it on, whack in some triangle bits. Okay, and I can basically do exactly the same for the rest of the queue line. That is what it ends up looking like. And a couple of signs to it, and a bit of flags, as you can see there. But yeah, I mean, I do complete it, but again, as I said before, off camera. And as some of you may want to know, in this video is the recording of us going to go around the track. So I will not talk over most of it. I'll let you have, because it's a 2-lap race. We can watch the first lap, and then I'll talk over the second. I think I couldn't have picked a slower driver. I mean, those two miles ahead. How badly can he drive? It's just so far away from everybody else. I think he gets overtaken by the rest of the people because no one likes being behind him because he's a slow coach. See, another not a good driver. Well, anyway, when we pull into the station, that will be the end of this episode, and I would like to say thank you for watching. Hope you have enjoyed yourself, and hope to see you again on the next video, where I will be making something else. Yeah, I'll be making another roller coaster. So if you want to watch that one, as you can see, the finished queue building. But yes, if you want to watch the episode, watch out for it. Please subscribe and like, and I will see you next time. Ta-ta from me!